Hey there everybody, it's Russ from Path Less Pedaled, and today we're going to check out a new bikepacking bag by Arkel. I'm going to do a quick unboxing. This is the box, and here's the thing. So this is a Seatpacker 15, and it's part of Arkel's new bikepacking line. They've been known traditionally for making panniers, so it's cool to see them branch out into bikepacking. Although, this, you may notice, is a little different. Because unlike many of the traditional bikepacking bags that we've seen or that really started the movement, this has got a little integrated rack support. And the way that this works is that this piece over here goes around your saddle rails, and then you clamp it down, and this goes onto your seat post. And what's cool about this is that it's a fairly rigid system. It's triangulated, essentially holding itself from the two seat rails and your seat post. The bag itself has a little sleeve here. This slips through like this, and this strap secures everything around the seat post so the bag doesn't fall off. Let's see how it looks like on the bike. So a quick technical note, they do recommend at least 8 inches between the bottom of your saddle rail and the top of your rear tire. Since I tend to ride smaller frames and don't have as much clearance, a lot of rear bikepacking seat bags just don't work. So hopefully this one does. So the first thing you do is you take the support, undo this guy, holding this in as you mount it to your seat. So you kind of just wiggle this on there, kind of tighten it down, flip this guy out. It looks like they recommend placing this part fairly high. Just gonna find a good spot here that's tight but not too tight. Alright, it's on there. This is pretty secure. After you find that angle that works, you want to tighten these guys. So let's slip on the bag. So the bag simply slides on like yay, and this strap is here to secure it. So there you go. Despite being empty, it's actually holding its shape really well. Things I like is that I can actually use it. There's clearance for me even though I use a smaller frame. This is fairly rigid even though there's absolutely nothing inside. It's not doing any tire rub, and it's up high. To close this up, it works like any bikepacking seat bag at the moment. Put your stuff inside, roll it up, and secure it with these straps. So initial thoughts, we literally just got this today and are still kind of messing around with it, and I have to say I'm fairly impressed. Yeah, there's a couple of companies that have come out with like this hybrid rack support system. The way that they've executed it, I think it works pretty well. The super cool part, of course, is if you get to camp, you don't have to deal with restrapping everything. You just undo this one strap and pull it off. For the bag itself, there's not too much to say. It'll hold a lot of stuff. It'll hold its shape. They claim that it's waterproof, but we haven't really tested it for that. There are seams, so I think in a big enough deluge, things may get wet. It's kind of handy to have this extra little pocket here for your phone and a wallet or what have you. They've got kind of these daisy-chained reflector loops so you can tie on other things or clip on the blinky. It's just one big sack. This is kind of surprising from Arkel, whose panniers are kind of known for having lots of compartments, but this on this bag they went the big sack route. Pretty impressed with this little support system. It's cool that it mounts really high, so that way if you have kind of clearance issues, instead of having it support from the bottom, there's a better chance that this might work for you. And also, like I said, since it is high and it supports a bag from the top, if you run a dropper post, this can move up and down without interfering with that mechanism. It may hit your tire depending on how low you drop it, but it is dropper post compatible. This mechanism is pretty simple and quick to move between different bikes. If there is one thing I'd say you'd have to pay attention for is how tight you clamp this down. You don't want it so tight that it'll crush your saddle rails but you don't want it so loose that this might kind of wiggle off. It seems like this is all really rounded, so there doesn't seem like there's anything that would abrade and put a hole in here over time as it bounces up and down or what have you. This may give a little bit depending on weight, but we'll see. So that's it for our first look at the Arkel Seatpacker 15. If you have any questions about the bag, leave those in the comments below and try to answer those, or send us an email. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for other updates. I think we'll do a longer term review on this bag the more we use it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.